welcome to my 7th episode of my UFC 4 Kickboxing Career mode. It's been a while since I did one of these. I think I'm at episode 7 anyway, can't really remember because I last did one 2 months ago, I think it was. So yeah, I've forgotten pretty much all the stuff. I've been focusing on work and college largely, but yeah, I think I'm gonna come back for a bit, upload maybe once a week, maybe a bit more sometimes. I know it's terrible, but got other stuff I gotta do, I'm afraid. And yes, if I'm gonna refresh my memory, in the last one we beat Volkanovski and Hooker. I think we did an amazing performance versus Volkanovski, absolutely outclassed him. Then we got stunned against Hooker, I think, and that was our first bit of like adversity in our career mode. But things are looking good. We're on track to become champion here, because the belt is actually held by Max Holloway, and I absolutely love Max Holloway. Great fighter, probably the best featherweight of all time. Maybe you could say Jose Aldo, but I think Max Holloway is better because he beat Aldo twice. And yeah, I'd love to fight Max Holloway a few times, and Zabit I definitely want to fight, and Ortega. Other than that, I'm not really fussed, but as long as I can fight those before going up to lightweight, I'll be really happy. But yeah, I haven't played in a while, so I'm gonna have ring rust, I guess, and I'm gonna be a little bit awful, which is concerning because I'm fighting Chan Sun Young, the Korean zombie, who has excellent Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So this could be very, very difficult. He might cause a few problems because stylistically this guy is good on his feet and a monster on the ground, and I'm specifically a kickboxer. I've not got the best ground game. It's like submission defense is difficult, and so is my bottom game. My bottom game is actually relatively decent. Submission defense is only 3 stars, so we gotta increase that. And I think my takedown defense is 2.5 stars. Blimey. Okay, this could be a very difficult fight. I'm going to say this is going to be our hardest fight of our career, and because I haven't played in a while, I'm probably going to get taken down a few times before I get back into the swing of it. But yeah, this could be very, very difficult. It could be a long night, and yeah, as always, I'm going to skip the training. I'm going to do all that and then cut to the actual fight. So that's what you start with, and we're back with David Anderson. I think I'm going to do an episode of my Tommy Reardon thing also this week, and then next week probably do a David Anderson one, and then that'll be it. So yeah, I'll skip the training. Okay, my training has been done, and I used my evolution points gained from that to upgrade my bottom game to 4.5 star and my submission defense to 3.5 star. So I don't think he'll be able to submit us, and I don't think he'll be able to hold us down. I might be wrong. If I am, this could be a very, very long night and maybe our first loss in our career. But I'm feeling quite confident. I think it'll be my hardest fight to date, but I still think we shouldn't have too many problems. But it will be probably harder than the Hooker and Volkanovski fight and the Munoz fight, which I think was against my rival. Yes. I'm going to predict knockout in round 2, most likely. I'd say for the first 3 minutes, he'll take me down a few times, and I'll be getting back into the swing of things. I'll be getting taken down. I'll be landing my jab, landing my leg kicks. Then at the start of the second round, I'll start to really put it on him, increase the pressure and pace, and just knock him out. That's what I think will happen. I think he'll have a good start. He takes me down a few times, lands a few strikes, then he gets outstruck and probably knocked out in the second round. That's my prediction. But I'm anticipating a really difficult fight. He's ranked 3rd in the division. I'm ranked 8th. So if I actually beat this guy, then theoretically I should be probably ranked 4th or 5th, maybe even 3rd if I'm lucky, because I'm thinking if I beat this guy easily, I'll have another fight against a top contender, maybe the number 1 contender. Then after that, if I win that, I fight for the belt against Max. That's my theory anyway. I'd hope so, because I think it's getting to the place where I probably deserve a title shot. I've already beaten Hooker and Volkanovski. If I beat Chan Sung Jung and then another contender, I definitely deserve a shot. But I've been going slow with this career mode. I've not been trying to speed it up. I've just been slowly trying to get up the rankings, have a fun time, just enjoy it. And yeah, I think now though I should start to look mainly towards the belt, because I've been in the UFC for 11 fights now. That's quite a lot, and I've not really come massively near the title. But yeah, I did fight Volkanovski, who was like ranked 2nd, I think, and I thought that would push me up to like top 3 rank, but no, I'm only ranked 8th. But yeah, this is going to be a very hard fight. This is going to test if I'm actually championship quality, because Chan Sung Jung, whilst he is an elite fighter, he's never been like a top fighter. Like, he's always held his own against the elite of the divisions, but he's never really beaten them. Like, against Ortega, he got outclassed completely. He still did quite well, and he didn't look too far behind him, but he was still that bit behind where he was just always getting beaten to the punch, to the kick. And yeah, so if I easily beat this guy, I'm definitely a title contender. But that's easier said than done, because this guy is great on the feet, great jiu-jitsu. His wrestling's okay. I think he's mainly a jiu-jitsu guy though, so his takedowns won't be massively strong, but if he gets me on the ground, he could really cause me some problems. But this guy's really good. Yves Lavigne, the ref. Okay then. I'm ready. I think I'm going to start off slow, like always. Utilise my jab and a few leg kicks, and I might try some body hooks, see how those go. And I'm just going to start off slow. This guy's a quick starter though, so I'm going to have to be careful. Also going to have to keep a low guard, because I don't want to get taken down. Oh dear, and he's already stunned me. This is a problem. Okay, and he's got the takedown most likely. Yes, he does. Okay then. This is a hard start. I'm just going to have to jab and move. I've already been stunned, but this should be fine. I'm definitely not panicking or anything. It's good. All under control. Let's do a jab, then overhand. Missed the overhand, but we're pushing our jab out. He's caught me with an overhand, and he's taken me down again. No, he hasn't. Okay, let's push away. This guy is incredible on the feet. I think I'm better on the feet, but he has stunned me twice. And I don't know why he didn't block his head after getting a question mark kick to the dome, but fair's fair. Oh no. I shouldn't have come on the floor with this guy. That sounded mad, but this is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is really dangerous. I'm going to escape it, but okay. It's not going so well. It's not going so well. That was a good escape though, and if I can get up, okay. He's gonna try another, okay. And now I'm in his full guard. This is really bad. I'm in big trouble, I think. I'm in big trouble. Let's just get up. Thank God for that. Now I know never to go on the floor with him if I can help it, because he almost got me then. Oh, he's got another takedown. Let's go full guard. I can't. He stopped it. Stopped the transitions. I've got a good bottom game, so surely I should be able to cope with him while he's in top. But it's his submissions that are terrifying me. He's already tried one. Wasn't successful, but it's still the thought that counts. And he's doing really well. He's doing really well. Let's get up. Thank you. I'm not looking so good in this fight. It's clear my ring rust is very evident, though I've not been playing this game too often. I did have a warm-up fight, but it's not looking like it worked so well. This could be a war. I've no idea who's going to win this, and my stamina's really low. I just got a jab. I just got a jab and move. Maybe throw a few uppercuts. Okay. He didn't get the takedown, but my stamina is so drained. This is very dangerous. It's hurt my head a lot as well. This guy is definitely the hardest guy I've fought. My stamina's low, so I'm going to have to be careful. Let's just throw an overhand. Oh dear, I'm not sure what to make of that round. He did very well. I think I probably won the round with my damage. Knocked him down 3 times, so definitely won the round. But this guy, oh dear, I didn't like it on the ground at all. And he stunned me once. I'm not so sure I like this. I threw more, missed a load of shots. He threw 47, landed 29, so my defence has been appalling. I've got to keep my guard up and then just pray I can stuff a takedown, because I'm in trouble with that. We threw the exact same thing. He just threw his first, so he's landed first. But that was just really bad. It was a good knockdown though. Question mark kick, then roundhouse. Not sure why he kept his guard low. It was a bit weird. But yeah, this has been a really difficult fight. I think this is the round I knock him out, but it's not filling me with much confidence. Let's just relax. His straight is really strong. Let's throw a few check hooks. Okay, and then he just knocks me down and then gets my body. Then tries for a takedown and succeeds. Okay. Oh dear. We're really doing very poorly here. Let's just get that and not try and get a takedown, because that would be stupid. Let's try a front kick. Our front kick is level 5, so it is good. Let's just slow things up. We've been fighting at his pace. We're much better at counter punching and clipping him when he comes in for an attack, and I've been sort of standing and banging with him, which I don't think is our sort of style, especially against a guy like this. So let's just slow things up, get out of the way of strikes, then hit him when he throws and counter punch. This is what I should have been doing from the start, but for some reason I didn't, and he's taken me down again. This guy's been able to take me down so often, and he wants that. Let's backslide. There we go, and get up. I think we're doing better on the feet now though. He's been knocked down a few times, but he's knocked me down this round. But I'm gonna do the whole waiting for him to attack, then jab. He's got my leg, and he's taken me down again. My takedown defense is appalling. I really got to sort that out. I've not even thrown to his body yet. It's been ridiculous. Oh dear. I think I'm in trouble. I'm definitely in trouble. I'm definitely in trouble. I'm definitely in trouble. I'm in big trouble. I'm in big trouble here. This has been like, my heart has to not let me down here, because I've been fighting really stupidly. I've just got to relax. Work his legs. Work his legs a bit. Work his legs and jab the head. Oh my gosh, this guy's takedowns. What is going on? Blimey. This guy is terrifying, and my stamina's low. I think this could be a loss. I might get knocked out. I'm not going down there with him, but I think this could be the end of my undefeated win streak. Oh, if I'd have landed the uppercut though, that might have worked. We're both exhausted. This has been a war. Oh, he ducked and then hit me. And we couldn't stuff the takedown, and we've lost. Oh, the damage we took that round is gonna destroy our longevity. This fight's been a war, but I don't think we're gonna win this one. Okay. This isn't how I'm supposed to be fighting in this fight style. I'm supposed to be very calculated, like Adesanya and Wonderboy Thompson, where I don't get engaged in these brawls, but screw it. I'm already in a brawl. Let's just try and win one, because might as well. That was a hell of a right hook. But okay. Let's channel our inner Dustin Poirier and just try and get this guy. on little stamina. I think his threat on the feet outweighs his takedown now, so let's just land some hooks and some jabs. And then an uppercut hook. He's gone for takedown, he's got it. That's impressive. He must have landed like 20 takedowns or something. He's going for the Nurmagomedov record. Okay, let's get up. That's good. My stamina is really failed me here. I should stop throwing these overhands though, because it's clear if they miss, he will counter and he will knock me out. So, or I think if he lands one more big shot, it's curtains for me. I thought I'd stop the takedown, but I hadn't. Backslide. Yes. Okay, that's good. Now I can get up. Now I can get up. There we go. Oh! Why'd I miss that kick? Oh dear. This is bad. He's knocked me down. This guy might win the round. Let's just get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. And let's get up. I've got such little stamina. I'm in big trouble. I'm in really big trouble. This guy has put me through it. Please just get knocked out with one of these. Just go. Oh, thank God for that. Blimey. Let's just do Viking, the classic Alexander Gustafsson one, because that was a war. I fought really stupidly in that fight, but fair's fair. That was entertaining as hell. I had no idea if I was going to win. I ended it with a straight, but the amount of damage I took there, my longevity is finished. That was a hell of a fight though. That is fight of the night, must be. My performance was awful, but that is fight of the night. Chan Sung Jung has really caused me some problems. What a war though. What an absolute war. I'm not sure if I'm happy about being in a war. It was going to happen eventually, and I guess it's better if I have it earlier on, but that was just ridiculous. Fair's fair. Round 3 knockout. I actually thought that there was a stage in that when I thought I'm not going to win this one. But blimey. Oh, I forgot I had a contract bonus. I didn't even check what that was. But flipping heck. I got fight of the night and performance of the night. I don't think I deserve performance of the night. Jeez, he landed 9 out of 13 takedowns. That's a problem. Our takedown defense is awful. I knocked him down 10 times. That was just ridiculous though. Our injuries, our longevity, 4.5%. That's a problem. Compete in 3 fights which reach high fight hype. Yeah, that's there. So that's our first fight of the night bonus, because normally we've just outclassed them and just easily beaten them. But and that's our 7th performance of the night. And we're almost breaking the knockout record, and the finishing one's close, but I'm not happy with that. At least we got a lot of fans, but jeez. So what a career experience that was. Very, very bizarre, but I'm proud we did it. We've actually brawled and we've somehow come out on top against a kickboxer pretty much. I'm gonna take that as a positive, to where if we need to, we can actually push through very bad circumstances. I don't want to make it a reoccurring and regular thing, but I'm glad to know that I can do it. That we have the capacity to brawl and stand and bang. Exactly like Max Holloway and Poirier. But yeah, that was I guess impressive with how we withstood a lot, and he withstood 10 knockdowns before getting knocked out. Like, this guy's chin is ridiculous. Okay then, let's see what ranking we are now. Only rank 6 after that. We deserve a much higher rank. Absolutely ridiculous. Only rank 6 after that. Let me guess, he's still higher than us. Oh my gosh, he is. To be fair though, I didn't really maul him, so I guess it makes sense that we're still relatively close in rankings, but that was a hell of a fight. Let's see who's next though. Let's have a little look-see. I think we should have one more fight, then go for the contender. Have I been beefing with this guy? Because if not, I'm not going to fight him because he's ranked 13th. Like, what the hell? I'd like to fight... I'm not really sure. Who out of the top 5? Because it's got to be someone higher in rank than me. Preferably. Zabit would be good, but it'd be terrifying. His striking and wrestling. I'm going to say Zabit. I'd actually fight Ortega though. I know he's jiu-jitsu and that's just bad for my style, but the more jiu-jitsu fighters I go up against, the better I'll get at beating them, hopefully. Let's reject that one. And let's fight... Oh, nah. Okay, whoever comes up here is who I have to fight now. I've had too many declines. So, it's Zabit. There we go. Got a fight with Zabit. Should be quite good. Should be a bit difficult. This will definitely be the hardest fight now. The Chan Sung Jung one was very difficult, but this will be harder because Zabit's just a better fighter than Chan Sung Jung, in my opinion anyway. I have to sort out this because we took lots of hits in that fight. Our head movement's a bit low. Oh, our takedown defense. That's why he was taking us down so easily at the end, because our defense was 1.5 star. That makes more sense. But yeah, I'm gonna have to increase my cardio, body strength, chin strength and stuff like that as well. And probably our punch speed. I'd like it to be a little bit quicker, and our kick speed to be a little bit quicker as well. But yeah, as always, I'm gonna skip my training. And this will be the last fight of this little video, and then in the next one hopefully I should start with fighting Max for the belt. I've gone down to a 3-star fighter though after that because a few of my stats took a little hit. But yeah, we've been in a war. Let's see what happens in the next fight. Okay, training has been completed. It was a bit of a mix. I prestiged my front kick, which gave me like 100 evolution points, which is ridiculous. I also learned a few new kicks. I learned the let's see what it was. It's a spinning one. I learned a lead question mark kick, so we have that on both sides now because I actually really like using it. We got the body spinning side kick, which I really like as well, but you have to time that, or if you miss it your stamina drains like mad. And I got it's the spinning heel kick, yeah, right at the bottom. Then I got the spinning heel kick, which I use quite a lot, and it's a very effective technique I've found, so that is very good as well. We've got fast hands, hooks, uppercuts and overhands, able to get from the ground. Okay then, first of all we got to write all of our destroyed attributes after the last fight. I got knocked down a few times in training as well, which is why there's a few more. But I'm going to increase my chin strength, my cardio, which is a lot, but it does have to be done, and probably my punch speed, and I only have 15 left. What can I use it for? I don't think I can use it for a lot now. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We should be now 4.5 star again. Yes, we are. But yeah, I also watched some tape on Zabit. He's 4 star. He's a kickboxer. Traditional combinations, 5 star. Ostrogari trip, which is that thing where he trips from a standing position. It's very, very effective. I've seen him do it in real life a few times actually. He's very good at that, which is why it's 5 star on here. He's got a good jab, good lead, side leg kick and a good straight. So I'm gonna be very careful standing up with this guy. He could really, really hurt me. So yes, let's go straight into it. I really hope I can win this, because if I do, I think I get the title shot after this. I'd hope so anyway, because that will be 4 very, very good fighters I've beaten, from Hooker, Volkanovski, Chan Sung Jung, and then Zabit. I think I'd deserve a title shot after that. But you never know, they might ask me to do one more contender fight after this. But I think I'm I think if I beat Zabit, I'm ready for Max. And at least with Max, there won't be the threat of the takedown. So I think I can focus more on my blocking, my head, and just out striking him, which I believe I can do. I believe I'm the best striker in the division, to be honest. But it's the threat of the takedown that makes me lower my guard, which exposes my head. And the last like 4 guys I've fought, I've all had to have a low guard with all of them because they all have the capacity to take me down. So yeah, it'd be nice to have an actual like kickboxing match against Max Holloway. That should be very good. There we go then, this is our 13th professional fight. I really hope we win, but even if we don't, it's a learning experience. Zabit is probably top 3 in the division, if I'm honest. I know he's having his issues in real life with injury, and he's got that like thing where he can't do a lot of cardio, but this guy is one of the most technically skilled fighters in the division. He's great, really good fighter. Zabit Magomedov, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, I'm sure you'll correct me. But yeah, strong wrestler and very good on his feet. He's from Dagestan, so of course he's going to be a strong wrestler. The Republic of Dagestan. Let's do our knockout one. I'm going to predict round 3 knockout, and I predict this will be a very difficult fight. I'm going to start off slow with my jab. I've got to be careful of that Ostro grip thing. He's got a low guard, which is weird. Let's try our spinning body kick. That was good. I'm not going to rush in like I did against Chan Sun Young. I sort of lost my head and just went straight in. I think I'm going to be careful with this one and very calculated, like an actual kickboxer. He went for the takedown. I did lower my guard though, which is quite good. Question mark kick. Let's do another one. Oh, I missed it. See, if you miss those, you're in trouble. It drains your stamina and it can easily be counters. I think we're doing quite well now. He's hit us a few times. Oh, I missed a kick. I've got to find the range. He dodged a leg kick. That's quite good. I thought he was going for a takedown, so I lowered my guard. There's the Ostro grip. Oh, I should have seen that coming. He got on the perfect side to do it. That's quite annoying because that was really impressive. Let's try and get him in the head with some knees. Pretty good. Let's get a high kick. I really got to find the range because I've not found that yet. There we go. We've got a prestige front kick, so our front kick could really hurt him. Get the body kick. And then, oh, I tried a jab then hook, but he got out of the way just in time. Crane kick. I've not really used a lot of crane kicks in today's episode, which is weird. That Ostro grip though, I've got to be very careful circling to the right. I've got to kind of circle to the left because he could just take me down so easily with that if he times it correctly. That was a good overhand. And he's been knocked down. There we go. I'm not going on the ground with him. This is how I expected to fight Chan Sun Young, but I just lost my head. Let's just quickly have a look at the stats. Yeah, it's been completely one-way traffic pretty much. He landed a takedown, but aside from that, he's not done so well. All we got to do is jab. Oh dear. All we got to do is jab, hit the leg. He's still definitely in the fight, but far less now. I'm going to try my spinning heel kick thing. Oh, he ducked and then got a good takedown. That was impressive. That was really impressive. Fair's fair. That was really good. He ducked under the kick, then got the takedown. Very good. That's not a knockdown. That can't class as a knockdown. Let's just get him. There's a beat. He's very good though. He got hit there with one, and he's knocked down. And knocked down again. And I think this is done. Let's just throw the ground and pound. Blimey. To go from Chan Sun Young scraping a win to knocking out Zabit in the first round. That is ridiculous. We deserve a title shot after that. Definitely. That's a performance of the night. That must be. He clipped us a few times, but aside from that, he was just completely outstruck. He took me down twice, I just got straight back up. It's like Adesanya. If you take him down, he gets up. That's what we're like, pretty much. But that was pretty good. That was really good against Zabit. He's very good, but he's just not our level, it would seem. I think only Max Holloway could really school us, pretty much. I still think I could outstrike him, but I think that would be a massive challenge because of Max's pressure. It'll start to go like the Chance and Yun fight where I just lose my head and just try and stand and bang with him. There we go then. We didn't get a performance bonus, even though we definitely deserved one after that. That was really impressive. There we go then. And we've just beaten Zabit. Got 30,000 fans, longevity went down a little bit, and if we knock out our next opponent, we've already got a record. That's really good, that. We landed 41. He landed 13. Yeah, that was just easy. Knocked down 3 times, stunned 3 times. We had similar control time actually, because I reversed a lot of his like transitions, and he had 4 significant strikes. Is that it? Didn't do so well. Let's see where that amazing win puts us in the rankings. I think we should be around 2nd, 3rd maybe, because knocking Zabit out in the first round, no one does that. I'm 3rd in the rankings. Please get a title shot next. I think I deserve it. I've climbed the rankings, beat Zabit, Chance and Young, Volkanovski and Hooker. I think I deserve Max Holloway now. Come on, please. Let's see. Let's see with the fight offered. Does it give me Holloway? Yes! Yes, yes, yes. There we go. We finally get a title shot after 4 fights against top contenders. We finally get the shot at the belt. Thank God for that. So, Dana White's saying good stuff. ESPN is promoting us. But yeah, this will be the fight to start off the next episode. I think that'll be the only fight in the next episode, because it could potentially be a 5-round war, because no one is gonna go for a takedown in this one. It'll be all on the feet. Max's pressure. Hopefully I can stay composed and keep him at bay with my jab and my body kicks and stuff. But this could be a real war. This could be amazing. But my hardest fight's definitely Chance and Young, which I had. That was an absolute war, and we finally got the title shot. And yeah, this should be very good. Things are looking up. We've only felt vulnerable twice against Chance and Young and against Hooker. Absolutely schooled Zabit. Destroyed Volkanovski, dismantled him. Technically, he was just a step behind us. We beat Qatar, forgot about that. And yeah, it looks actually really, really good. I forgot we had 2 submissions in the start. That's ridiculous. But we're also yet to go to a decision. All of our fights have been finishes. The Volkanovski fight nearly went to a decision, but we knocked him out with a front kick, I think it was, if I remember correctly. Chance and Young was an absolute war. Hopefully this Holloway fight's actually like the Chance and Young one, because I'd love to just have an absolute war for the belt. Like when Holloway fought Poirier, I want it to be just like everyone's trying to knock each other out with punches and kicks, and they're exhausted but they're still throwing. I'd like that against Holloway, because Holloway's one of my favourite fighters. He's amazing. Really nice dude as well. And yeah, this should be good. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, where we fight Max Holloway for the featherweight championship of the world.